Hey, this is Kristin from Drive Mode Show, and I'm here with Toyota and TomKretschmann here in Utah. Tom?
How you doing?
We're having a fun day driving in the snow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So launching the new Toyota Camry and the Avalon with all-wheel drive.
Right.
Tell me, with the Camry being one of the most popular cars on the planet, why change it?
You know, it's really listening to our customers. There's a lot of folks that live in cold climate states like we're here in Utah, where you get a lot of this white stuff on the ground or lousy weather, and they want the confidence of having a car that has all-wheel drive. And they've been asking for it for a long time, and we finally delivered it.
So it makes a lot of sense to me if you are in a climate like this, right? If you're in Detroit or in the northern states. I live in Texas. For somebody like me, would you recommend that $1,500 upgrade?
Yeah, I can see the reason for it. You know, in Texas especially, you have storms that pop up out of nowhere, and you know, you may be at work and then the storm pops up. It's nice to have that kind of peace of mind knowing that you have the all-wheel drive to aid in traction, because it's not only going to work in climates like this where you have snow, it also helps in rain. Even on dry pavement, there's some advantages to having that all-wheel drive, and so having that little bit of a added peace of mind, it's a great thing to have.
If you had to choose between snow tires and all-wheel drive, which would you recommend and why?
Well, snow tires are great. They always aid in traction, but I would recommend going the all-wheel drive route on these vehicles, especially because the cost to get all-wheel drive is almost the same as getting a set of snow tires for your car, and then you don't have to worry about switching the tires out and so forth. Now, that being said, if you put snow tires or winter tires on a vehicle like this, you've now just made that vehicle even more capable.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So for a family, we just drove these on the snow. We drove the Prius, the Highlander, the RAV4, the Camry, and the Avalon in the ice and the snow. And it really feels very capable. And when you turn off the traction control, slippery and lots of fun. When would somebody turn off that traction control? What would you say?
There are occasions where you might need added wheel slippage. There's occasionally, if you're kind of stuck and the traction control is being aggressive, you might want to switch it off to allow the wheels to spin, especially if you're, you know, trying to put something under the tires, but that's kind of an extreme case. Part of the other reason we allow you to turn the traction control off is that some folks don't want it intervening under certain conditions. They want to feel that car spin around a little bit in the snow and so forth, and so we give you that option.
So if you want to do donuts.
Well, you know, to an extent, the traction control can be shut off, but at some point, if you're getting, you know, too out of shape, it'll kick back in. So,
from a family perspective, so if somebody wants to buy a Camry and Avalon, especially because they're the new ones in the fleet, they go to their dealer to find one. What was the feeling of the Toyota dealerships out here in America? Are they excited about this opportunity? Are they ordering like crazy?
Yeah, they're very excited, especially, of course, in the cold climate states. I mean, they've been asking for this for a long time. I can't tell you how many times in the field they've said, you know, it would be so good if we could have an all-wheel drive Camry. It would be so good if we could have an all-wheel drive, even a Prius. And it's here now. And it just fills that need that customers had in these, especially the states that have 4 real seasons.
Right.
That's
unlike
they're
Texas.
Very excited. Yeah, unlike Texas.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think it's going to do very well. Do you think that it ties into the trend of people wanting to go overlanding or driving off-road and that kind of thing? I mean, you're not going to take the Camry off-road so much, but just knowing that you can. Do you think that plays into the sentiment? To
some extent. I think what it really boils down to, people like that peace of mind. They don't want to worry. They want to know that they can get in their Camry, get in their Avalon, their RAV, whatever, and go wherever they want to. For example, you and I live in Texas, but I've got family further north. And in the wintertime, you know, at Christmas, I want to go visit them. Do I have to worry if I'm going to bring a car and it snows in Missouri or Michigan or so forth? So you can take those long trips and know that you have the peace of mind, even in a Camry or an Avalon, that you don't have to worry.
Good call. It's road trip ready.
Yep.
All right, there you have it. New Toyota Camry and Avalon for the 2021 model year, both available in all-wheel drive. Coming up this fall.
Spring for Camry, fall for Avalon.
All right, there you go. This has been Drive Mode Show. Thanks for watching.